How you feeling this morning?
I feel great.
I know it's stiff.
Really?
Hey, back in the mountains. It's what is it, 31st? 31st of March, April Fool Day is tomorrow, Easter. We're here in Bryson City this morning. We're going to do the Indian Creek Trail up to, I believe it's Schoolhouse Gap, back around, hit the Nolan Divide and come back to the Deep Creek campground. It's a 10-mile round trip. We got an extremely late start this morning. I couldn't get out of bed. My lower back's bothering me. We thought we'd get out in this beautiful sunshine and work these aching bones of ours. So here we go. Bryson City, North Carolina, south end of the park. We parked at the Deep Creek campground trailhead right there at the entrance of the park. Hiking the Indian Creek Trail. Pretty cool. Spring's just right around the corner. A lot of greenery here in the park. Rhododendrons. They're gonna be pretty this year. I got Miss Deb trailing behind me. Well, she's
right on your ankles there, buddy.
Aggravating Agony's ass. Just kidding, dear. That's right. That's right.
Nasty.
Having a good time with my lovely wife this morning. I tell you what, this hiking, it's good for the soul. Good for the soul. Well, it's dark. Well, this right here, folks, is a dad blame woodpecker that thought he was a beaver. It's pretty awesome. Hello, Miss Deb. You ready to get back on it?
Go.
Head out, young lady.
No, let's go.
She don't like me showing her hind end.
Whatever. She has. Put it down.
Put it down. That's all I hear. Put it down. Walk along this bottom. I wanted to show you this tree that's uprooted. I don't know how well the camera can pick it up, but that tree covers that whole bottom. Give you a little idea of what this looks like. We're basically walking up this old railroad bed just to the left of the Indian, so I think it's called Indian Creek. And this is the bottom of Indian Creek. Pretty thick through here. Man, you couldn't ask for a better trail. You can drive a vehicle up through here. We got up past both waterfalls this morning, and up above the second waterfall we haven't seen a soul. Basically got the place to ourselves this morning. Hopefully we'll see a bear today. Supposed to get upwards to 70 degrees. Not a cloud in the sky. Pretty good day. Yeah, I'll get a drink. I wanted to get a shot of this creek. Alright, here's what our itinerary is. We started out at the campground this morning at Deep Creek Trailhead. We're hiking up the valley at Indian Creek Trail. We're taking it about 3 miles up to the Deeplow Gap Trail. Taking a ride on the Deeplow Gap, going to the Indian Creek Motor Trail. Following it around back to the Thomas Divide Trail. And then back to the truck. Supposed to be a 10-mile day. We just can't seem to get started this morning. Stop and start. Stop and start. We'll get going here in a minute. You ready to go, hon? I'd be glad to. Tooling along, walked upon this big old beech tree. I mean, one big beech. There are rattlesnakes be out today. Watch where I'm stepping. Let me get a shot of this tree for you. It's fallen by weather. Rotted away. And Indian Creek's right down there. Ooh, pretty cool. What do you think, Miss Deb? Big tree, isn't it? What do you think of this Indian Creek Trail?
Pretty cool.
I want you to look here. Pretty awesome.
Light purple's pretty.
And they got some flowers blooming. March 31st. In the Smokies. Having a ball. Let's roll, girl. Little gorge right here beside the trail. That's still Indian Creek right there to the right of us. We're still headed up the hollow. Thought I'd stop. This is a pretty little cool area. Miss Deb, did you get you a drink of water?
This been burned.
Yeah, this has all been burned through here. That bridge had been burned. Stopped for a little break here on the Indian Creek Trail, on a little footbridge. As you notice, it's been scorched. It's been burnt by the fire. I don't even have my watch on this morning, so I don't have any idea what time it is. Let's say it's almost dinner time, wouldn't you? I think it's 12? Anyway, I wanted to stop and show you this little creek bridge. Indian Creek Trail, northbound. Still on the Indian Creek Trail. It shouldn't be too much longer till we get up here to the low gap. Pretty little bridge. Mrs. Law, how are you?
Doing great.
Doing good? Ready to roll?
Well,
All right. All right, we spent the first half of the day on the Indian Creek Trail. Beautiful little trail. I'm assuming it's an old, an abandoned railroad bed. Hell, you can drive a car all the way up the trail. Nice trail. You're following along Indian Creek the whole way. Beautiful little creek. Water sounds great, a lot of pretty holes. Well, we're getting off Indian Creek Trail right here, and we're headed on the, it's called the Deeplow Gap Trail. We're going to take that to the Indian Creek Motor Trail. It's 0.3 miles. And from there we'll get on the Thomas Divide Trail, and that's 2.1 miles, looks like. And campsite 51's 4/10 of a mile right up this Low Gap Trail, which is where we're headed. Ready to roll, darling? So see you later.
See you later.
Alligator.
Shut up.
After a while, crocodile. Walking along. Come up to this dude. Oh, yeah, I'm assuming he's some type of little water snake. Not for sure. What are you? Anyway. Don't want to aggravate him too much. Alright, we're on the Low Gap Trail. It's a little less traveled than the Indian Creek Trail, but it's still pretty nice. The creek's to the left of us right now. And we're headed in a generally uphill direction. Getting warm. Good travels though. Pretty good sized tree. We're on the Low Gap Trail, headed over to the divide. Got a switchback right here with a gigantic tree down. The trail switch right back up that hill right there and around that hillside. And over here to my right we have my beautiful wife, Miss Deb. What do you say, Miss Deb?
Nothing. I'm hot.
Hot?
Hot.
Yeah, I am too. Dinner time. What do you think of our little picnic spot?
Alright.
You hanging in there?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're on the Indian Creek Motor Trail. At one time they were going to make a trail for motor homes and RVs and stuff to come touring back in here, and they abandoned the plan and turned it into a hiking trail. We're on it right now, headed to the Divide Trail. Once we get over to the Divide Trail, it's 2.5 miles back to the truck. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Beautiful day. What do you say, 70 degrees?
Yes, every bit of 70.
Pretty day.
I'm hot.
Great day to be in the mountains. We're sucking down some water today. Got our filtration system. We ain't gonna get the poopies. No.
You ate up.
It's pretty right there. Well, time's over. Pack them up and head them out. Some big country. I'm talking big woods. kick my butt.
Huh?
Those are insect wipes.
Yeah, well, I'm getting them.
That's what they're for. Bugs are bad, ain't they?
Yeah, every time I stop,
Yeah.
if I walk slow.
Woman, didn't you wash this morning?
Huh?
Didn't you wash this woman this morning?
Wash what woman?
Did you wash this morning?
Yes.
All the bugs swarming around you.
You want some?
No, I'm
No,
bug.
you're gonna risk. You're gonna
I'm bug
rough it.
free. I'm roughing it.
You're roughing it. Getting some welts on them in the forehead.
This Indian Creek Motor Trail, it ain't nothing but an uphill hike now. Walking through a lot of hardwood, oak, maple.
You'd be sorry not
Yellow
using
poplar.
this.
Oh, the trail's a nice trail. These bugs are bad, aren't they?
That's why you want this?
Well, we need to keep moving. Adios. All right, we're just coming off the old, what is it, Indian Creek Motor Trail.
Mm-hmm.
We just now got to the Thomas Divide Trail, as you can see. Headed to the Deeplow Gap Trail and then back to the truck. We came from this direction here. That's the Indian Creek Motor Trail. Okay, and then this right here is the Thomas Divide Trail. That right there, it'll take you to the Deeplow Gap on the upper side.
So we got 2.5 miles.
We have at least 2.5 miles left. Yes. Yep.
Before we get to the car?
Yep. You ready to roll?
Yeah.
Let's hit it.
We'll go.
She never likes me in behind.
No, because I know you do stupid shit.
Jimmy Law do stupid shit? I can't see it. Not happening. And I'll tell you what, she puts me through hell. Nag. Yeah, whine. What time is it? How much further we got to go? Oh,
Ask the question.
2.5 more miles.
I didn't say that.
At least 2.5 more miles. Don't you just love it?
No.
Don't look at this. Now don't this beat them day-long soap operas and cop shows and CSI? Yeah. Beautiful day. It's late afternoon. We're coming down the Thomas Divide Trail. It's mostly a downhill trail. Big bottoms off to your right. And when the leaves aren't on the trees, I don't know how well you can see this, but some beautiful views. This is the Thomas Divide Trail. It's about 2.5 miles back to Deep Creek Trailhead where we're parked. It's been a beautiful day so far. Had a good time. How about you, Miss Deb?
Real good time.
Well, the sun feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, we were hot.
Yep. But anyway, like I said, it's late afternoon and we're just trucking right along. All these trails are just, they're super wide, super clean. They've done a really good job keeping them up. I'm just assuming these are old railroad beds, you know, where they did all the logging in the early 1900s and trucked all this timber out of here.
When we jog down this.
Jog my ass. Homie, don't jog.
I know you can do it.
Only way you ever get home to jog if the police was on my tail. You don't fool with the po-po. Hi, we're off to see the wizard.
Well, how are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. My feet are hurting though. Just going downhill kills my feet.
Going downhill's my fucking bike. I'd rather do than climb a hill.
I'm just the
mountain.
opposite.
Well,
Anyway, we're taking a break on a little,
what is that
looking
on
off into a holler. Not no little holler, I should say.
there? What is that?
It's straight down. Big mature timber. We're on the Thomas Divide Trail, headed downhill. It's an all downhill trail, I will say that for it. There's no water on this trail. You'll see nor hear any water. I would say we're probably halfway down it. We're headed back to the Deep Creek trailhead. I don't know how many miles it is. I thought they said 2.5 from the get-go, but I don't know how much farther we got. What do you think, Miss Deb?
I don't know.
Well, she's a riot. A real gem.
Yes, I am.
A real gem.
That's right. You couldn't ask for
Ain't
no
no
better.
damn diamond in the rough here. We'll see. Getting down in the evening. Still heading downhill on the Thomas Divide Trail. Pretty cool hiking. Good views. Love the way these trails switch back these hillsides. How you doing, Miss Deb?
Doing pretty good. You ready?
Had a fun day?
I have to.
That's good. What you heard? What you heard? I despise going downhill. Hurts my toes. Beautiful sunshiny day. April 1st will be tomorrow. Easter. It's been a very good day for Deb and I. We've had a great time. Got on some trails we've never been on before. Pretty warm out, isn't it?
Yeah.
I believe it's the prettiest day we've had. Do what?
I said I'd say it got higher than 71.
It's at least 70 degrees, that's for sure. I think it's the prettiest day of the year so far. Slick spot right here. That's pretty cool. Any drink? There she is.
Yeah.
Rhododendron's looking good too here. Green as can be. We're on the Thomas Divide Trail. Headed to the Deep Creek campground. Day's just about over. Had a ball. I think Miss Deb even enjoyed herself. She aggravated the shit out of me all morning.
Yeah, right.
Alright, we're gonna get off here. Pretty cool, huh? If I'm not mistaken, we're just about back to the truck. Been a long day, hasn't it? Alright, here we go. So here we go.
Are you done?
What'd you think? Another good hike?
Yes, it was.
It's probably the funnest trails we've ever been on, ain't it?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
You could drive a vehicle on most of them. We've done 10 miles today. I feel it. How about you?
Good in my hip and my shoulder blade.
I hate when my toe is jammed into my feet. Much rather go uphill than I had downhill.
I'm ready to go down.
There's a bridge we crossed earlier. We're back on the Indian Creek Trail. Just popped out back up the creek there and we're headed back to the car. Put you to sleep. Indian Creek Falls. More of a slide than a fall. Big old rock. Man, that's just beautiful. Hey, I know you.
Oh, you too, honey.
Oh, great day to end the day, ain't it?
Yeah. Got a good kiss. Wow. No time.
Not today. Creek, depends how you take and eat it too.
Okay. That's good.
You enjoy your day?
Yeah. That breeze tastes good.
Yeah, boy. Pretty cool.